in front of you and merchandise space wheel to its number. Please ensure your water passes. Ascot, and Greenford Central, Museum, St James, Circular Quay, Lindis and Council.
Hi, I just came here to pick up my online order.
some juice. I don't know what. And my boot.
Please always follow their instructions. starting in 10 minutes time at 1 o'clock.
Got me hooked in like an upbeat chorus. Got me on my knees begging for it. You got my whole heart screaming it, and you got the whole thing.